Hello everybody and welcome to Uproot Reddit. Imagine going to your favorite ice cream or dessert shop with your baby cousin and some woman comes up and mistakes you for a parent. Sure, that woman may have assumed incorrectly and she had every opportunity to realize her mistake. But she just outright believes in her assumption and calls you out for being too young to have a child. Okay, this scenario may not happen to you on a consistent basis, but it did happen to Reddit user Geo035. For a random woman to call them out and shaming them for something they didn't do, it takes a lot of gall to be that judgmental. In today's post, entitled Mom shames me for having a child and demands I give her money for ice cream. How are shaming someone and demanding ice cream from them related? Anyways, here's how Geo035 handled the unwarranted accusation. So basically, where I'm from, a lot of kids have gone back to school one day a week, and the other day, my little cousin went back, who is 5, so I decided to pick her up from school and take her to get something to eat because her mom was taking her brother to work. So after getting a McDonald's, I take her down to the ice cream parlor and across to the park. Here comes entitled mom and entitled kid. I also should mention me and B, who is my cousin, do look similar. And she has been mistaken for being my child before, and I also have one of those baby faces. So anyways, we're just sitting enjoying our ice cream. Mommy, I want ice cream like that little girl. Points to my cousin who is completely oblivious. Entitled mom comes up to us. Excuse me, where did you get the ice cream? Mind you, this place is the only ice cream shop that is entirely based of ice cream and desserts. Oh, at Scoop's right behind. Could you give me some change to get some? I only have my card. Sorry, I don't have any money left. We just got dinner and there's a machine right over there and they take cards. Yes, but I don't have any money and I'm sure you can at least afford to give us some change. Sorry, like I said, I've spent all my money on our dinner. By this point, B has gone to play. Well, aren't you just a shame? You've got a child and at your age. No wonder you don't have any money. I bet the dad left as soon as you found out about that child. At this point, I'm laughing and I decide to play with her. Well, actually, her dad is around. He's at work right now. Well, you're still shameful for having a child so young. And if he's working, why can't you get money? I decided to not bother with her by this time, and I know that every time I shout on B to come to me, she'll run and shout my name so I can catch her. B, come here, princess. She comes running to me shouting, Gina, seeing as she can't say my full name yet. And I catch her. Who's your favorite cousin? You and L. I looked at the entitled mom and her face was a picture I couldn't stop laughing at. And she just storms off. Well, you can say that she got her just desserts. But all puns and terrible jokes aside, this is a good reason why you don't judge a book by its cover. Man, these entitled moms just have to assume that everyone is wrong and they are right. But it's not just entitled moms who point fingers at everyone, and I mean everyone. Entitled dads also do the same thing, just in a more verbally audacious way. Take for example Reddit user Nemesis495's experience with one entitled dad who's too angry to admit that he doesn't know how hotel reservations really work. In today's post, male Karen demands room after not checking in after 2 days. It's okay to be late for check-in for 2 hours, but 2 days? I don't know about that. So I currently work at blank, known hotel chain, and I work as a night auditor. I've been here for 3 months, and this particular location has horrible management. To give an example, she gets mad and raises her voice for any small inconvenience, let alone how she gets when an error of any size is made. She's truly horrible and racist. I won't get into it, but she encourages racial profiling and to turn away or not give discounts to people of any color besides white. I'm surprised she's not fired by now. Anyway, onwards. So this night I was working. I find that she's letting the front desk people not complete their work, so that means more work for me to do. Yay! I carry on with my night, and I'm pretty swamped. And by the time I finally almost finished, I get two young adults come up to the front desk. I greet them and ask how I could help them tonight. We were fully booked for the night, so I figured they were one of the late check-ins. The conversation goes like this. Can I get the name that the reservation is under? It should be under name of the reserver. I can't seem to find any reservations under this name. I do see that there were supposed to be 3 rooms in this name, but for the last room, the room they're attempting to check into, should have been checked in 2 days ago. They looked shocked, and one said to the other, "Call Dad, he set it up." They get their dad on the phone, and I repeat exactly what I just said. I continue to repeat that once a room is a no-show, the reservation is canceled so that others have a chance to stay in said room. The dad yelling, "That's not my problem, I paid for a week." I respond, "Sir, I understand the frustration, but once a reservation is a show, the stay is canceled." Him yelling some more, "Just give my sons a room." I respond, "I'm sorry, sir. With current events happening in the area, we are fully booked for the night, and that there is nothing I could do." He's not having it. He yells a lot more. "Give me your manager. I demand to speak with him." I tell him, "Sir, it is almost 3 in the morning on my manager's only night off. I will not be doing that." I didn't want to talk with her, let alone be a mediator between her and this dad Karen. He then yells even more, "Give me your supervisor's phone number. I demand to speak with the superior since you clearly can't do anything." I tell him that I'm the acting supervisor since I'm the only employee in the entire building. He then demands my manager's phone number so he can call her himself. I tell him, "Sir, I can't give away an employee of, enter hotel name here's, phone number. It violates a privacy matter and I refuse to get in trouble for it." He starts going off. Too much to remember, so here's the short and sweet version. "You need to kick out the person that you gave my room to. This is bull. Go wake someone up now and give it to my sons." Me trying to keep it together. "Sir, I cannot and will not do that to a paying customer. Again, the reservation should have been checked into 2 days ago. You didn't check in, nor did you attempt to call to give any kind of indication that you still wanted the room." While this kept going in circles, I see the sons looking at the phone and you can physically see them judging their dad. They looked up and both mouthed, "Sorry." When their dad catches his breath to try and keep going, they overtalk him so that he clearly hears what's going on. They come up with, "Well, I can stay on so-and-so's couch and you can take the other one in the other room." They both were settled and told their dad that that's what they're going to do. The dad was not happy with this and tried to keep going. Mid-sentence, the son holding the phone says, "Dad, you're acting like a child. We got it figured out, so calm down." And before the dad can finish another sentence, the kid hangs up on the dad. They apologized for their dad's behavior. They said he's been getting angry easily lately and that I didn't deserve that. I thanked them for understanding and they went up to their rooms. About 40 minutes later, I get a Postmates driver saying he has a delivery for the front desk. Apparently, the kids felt bad enough to order me some snacks and a drink. I ended up tipping the driver as thanks. I used to work these kind of jobs like DoorDash and a few others. In the morning, the kids came down and asked if I got the order. I verified by lifting the energy drink they got me. I told them thanks and that they didn't have to do that. We chat for a bit and I tell them I've had way worse people. They went on their way and never heard anything of it again. You see, this is why you receive a confirmation email or text when you book a hotel. And you have to make sure you physically show up and check in. Otherwise, other people will get the room you paid for. You can't just kick people out of a hotel room that you don't own, because the only one who can do that is a hotel owner. And I'm pretty sure with the attitude you displayed, Dad, on the phone, the hotel owner would be happy to kick you out. But I guess that's none of my business. And it's good that the hotel guests treated Nemesis 495 well after being super embarrassed by their father's whiny moment. But with these two stories, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. We'll be back for more Pouty Parents posts right here on Uproot Reddit. Try saying that 5 times fast, and we'll see you all next time.